Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Well, quite no argument from me. It's Rashford!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
KYRGYZ is onto it in a flash. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Balde, aim forwards. He's had a shot! Sunset proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Rashford. A searching ball out wide. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. De Jong. That's an imaginative pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Aimed in towards the centre. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Koundé. Yamal. Kubasi. Casado. And here's Rashford. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nico Williams. Williams! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Williams clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, the clearance is short. Trados have it back and can go again. And here's Sunset.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Balde. Rafinha tries looking up for options on the left. And it's De Jong. Pedri. Sunset. Danny Vivian, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong with the foul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rashford. Casado. Now it's Yamal. Yamal has got himself a free kick. Decent chance! Rafinha. And here's De Jong. And here's Rashford. Receives it in a good position here. Casado. Yamal. And here's Rashford. He's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards.
Yuri really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Pedri. Yamal. Koundé hurtling down that right flank. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Rashford. And it's Koundé. And here's Yamal. And here's Rashford. Oh, it's come loose. Yerai shifted upfield. Guruzeta played out towards the right wing. Now it's Guruzeta. Nico Williams. Oh, that's nice. And it's played forward. Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Balde gets good distance on it. Throw it. Nico Williams tries a cross. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. It's a good run down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. De Jong. And it's Balde. Pedri spread out to the left. Rafinha puts a cross in. And here's Pedri. He can get that clear. Koundé. De Jong. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He's found a way through. Played into the middle.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Nico Williams clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Pedri. Out towards the flank. Balde puts a cross in. KYRGYZ forwards and with intent. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Rash. And there's the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Balde charging forward down that flank. Brilliantly cut out.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Sunset, and the shots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Sunset actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yamal. Kubasi shifted upfield. And it's Prados. KYRGYZ, aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rashford. Oh, it's a great ball here. Barcelona have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Here's Nico Williams. Lovely feet. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Bershish. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's an excellent interception. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Now it's Rashford. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Can he deliver? De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Guruzeta. Williams. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Clipped into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Eric Garcia. De Jong. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Can he get onto this? Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lofted upfield. Now it's Guruzeta. He is through here. Sunset! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been clubbed away. Eric Garcia. Balde, gently done. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross from Rafinha. That's going to go a long way.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Rafinha clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
It's Rashford! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Williams! And here comes the corner. Now it's Williams. Danger averted for now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Balde. Pedri. And here's Rashford. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Rafinha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Pedri. Nice looking ball. And the keeper has it. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Casado. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. KYRGYZ. Yuri. KYRGYZ. Moved on forwards. He's in a great position here. And a chance! KYRGYZ. And it's Bershish. Cross from you. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
KYRGYZ forwards and with intent. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Casado. Yamal. Koundé. Casado. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Danny Vivian. Rashford is fouled. He's there to clear it. That's been won straight back. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's heaved it away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Danny Vivian getting this one clear. Prados. And it's played forward. And it's Rashford. De Jong played with finesse. Yeray. That's been drilled forward. Eric Garcia gets it clear. Williams is crossed. A mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Balde. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Casado. And here's Rashford. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Pedri. Pedri!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Yamal. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Pedri. And here's Rashford. Now it's Rafinha. Steve Rafinha!
Rafinha really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Caresses it through. Balde clears it away. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Danny Vivian gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Eric Garcia. Casado. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Pedri. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Sunset. Yeray aimed forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Balde. That's a good run down the left. Tries a deft little ball. That's a simple one for the keeper. Koundé. And it's Rashford. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Yuri. Iñaki Williams stood his ground strongly. Yuri. Now it's Williams. Oh, sweet feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kubasi with the clearance. And it's Prados. KYRGYZ. So who's he picking out? Kuruzeta. Referee has just said play on. Koundé. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Koundé. Casado. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri, that's a delicate pass. Balde skims one in. And he's there to get it away. the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
Proves too strong. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Balde. Nico Williams. Balde. Rafinha. Eric Garcia. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Szczesny gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Eric Garcia. Sunset. Guruzeta, who does have an assist to his name. Moved on forwards. And that is a little undercooked. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kubasi. Casado. De Jong. Rafinha. And here's Pedri. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Pedri gets the shot away! Yuri. KYRGYZ. And it's Bershish. Casado does really well to win the ball there. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Eric Garcia getting this one clear. Nico Williams. Oh, good spread. Delivered across. In he goes again! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Yamal. Oh, it's played into the area. Yeray getting this one clear. Koundé. Casado. Koundé. Casado. And it's Casado. Oh, what a ball!
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Eric Garcia makes the interception. Yeray cuts out the pass. Danny Vivian. Danny Vivian, that's a sharp pass. Succumbs to the pressure. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rafinha. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Cleared away. Sunset gets rid without sophistication. Yamal. Nico Williams. And here's the chance to counter. And it's played forward. You can run onto that. And he's picked it up out wide. A chance to play it in. And it's Bashish. KYRGYZ. Williams. Yuri takes aim and crosses. Rafinha.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Balde. And here's Rafinha. And here's Pedri. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's there to hit it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Prados. KYRGYZ forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Driven forward. Pedri shifted upfield. Long ball looking to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé. Yamal. That's a cute ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sunset. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Sunset. Nicely intercepted. Pedri. Rafinha. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Looking for a decent ball in. tremendous control. Across it goes. That was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Kubasi moved on forwards. De Jong, and it's Pedri. Cleared without complication. De Jong, and here's Pedri. KYRGYZ forwards and with intent. Really well manoeuvred. Danny Vivian, nicely aimed pass. That's a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, can he get onto this? Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Kubasi, aim forwards. Koundé. And it's Pedri. Real chance here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri! Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. De Jong. Yamal. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Pedri. KYRGYZ. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Balde. Balde tries a cross. Danny Vivian attempts a clearance. Now it's KYRGYZ. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafinha! Crunching tackle. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. KYRGYZ. Iñaki Williams. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pedri! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Only partially clear. KYRGYZ. That looks a good ball through. Williams. Nico Williams has been caught there. It's a foul. It's been leading. opinion here. I think he'll get too many more chances. Sensational save! Hefty challenge, but fair enough. That'll be a throw. And it's Prados. Williams! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's going to be another corner. KYRGYZ with the short one. Yuri, now the ball in. That is lovely. Nico Williams. Time to deliver. Foot in. Oh, he's found him in space. Shot a goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's really drilled it. Sunset. Hit into the middle. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Nico Williams. Oh, that's a very decent... KYRGYZ! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sunset, he's shooting! And it's played forward. And it's Pedri. Rafinha. Balde, gently done. And he thumps it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Barcelona can't seem to retain possession. Casado. Nice physical challenge. KYRGYZ. KYRGYZ. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Williams. Sunset. Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Prados. And here's KYRGYZ. Nico Williams. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
De Jong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, played right into his path. And it's Sunset. Nico Williams could drive. Sunset! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Sunset is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Eric Garcia getting this one clear. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong. Rafinha. Yamal. Casado. Yerai gets it clear. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Climbs up big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Vicious ball here. Danny Vivian gets rid without sophistication. It's Pedri. Yamal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Tries to get it clear. Koundé. Balde. Showing good feet. And here's Pedri. Danny Vivian gets good distance on it.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should have put that away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Yerai shifted upfield. Iñaki Williams. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Casado, and it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Williams tries to clear. Eric Garcia. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Swings it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's good play. Vivian with the clearance. De Jong. Koundé. Casado. In with the challenge. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Over to the left. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Yamal. Kubasi. Koundé, Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Cross goes in there. Has a look and plays it forward. Nico Williams. Now it's Sunset. Now it's KYRGYZ. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Danny Vivian, gently done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Balde. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo!
Dani Olmo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Balde concedes a free kick for that. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Danny Vivian, aim forwards. Rafinha. So what can they make of this? Martin. Rafinha. De Jong. De Jong, and over towards the opposite flank. Casado. Dani Olmo. Here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
KYRGYZ. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an exactly looking ball, that. And it's been played through. He's in a good position, and he shoots! Szczesny herring after the ball here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Casado. Yamal. Koundé. KYRGYZ. Danny Vivian. Oh, good-looking ball. Yamal. Searching pass he's played there. Yeray getting this one clear. Yuri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's KYRGYZ. Yamal. Kunde. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona